Okay, it's here from the BBS. It sounds like the buy a channel you see a Nimdia news. Now you could pim of Frank Annoh-Dompreh Nakakia or the same Brinaba to I want to be a money a them minority. I want to be a more para. Annoh-Dompreh he has slammed minority over boycott of parliament. You are Annoh-Dompreh not to be a mom or say this is childishness. Bow your head in shame. You are Annoh-Dompreh this same together. Or say this is childless. Bow your head in shame. As he slams minority over boycott of parliament. The majority chief whip a member of parliament for in Sawem Abuajiri, Frank Annoh-Dompreh has slammed the minority caucus of parliament for his decision to boycott sitting in the parliament over the prosecution of their MP for the arson of James Jachi Kwesi. Ira Annoh-Dompreh and now he has slammed the minority caucus of parliament for a decision to boycott sittings in the parliament over the prosecution of their MP for the arson of James Jachi Kwesi and Annoh-Dompreh and Adin Semrek Abetuga. Speaking to the media at Parliament on Tuesday, July 18, 2023, Annoh-Dompreh said that the move by the National Democratic Congress MPs does not make sense because they are still attending meetings of committees of the House. Oh, Annoh-Dompreh didn't say Abetuga. But say, the move by the National Democratic Congress NDC does not make sense because they are still attending meetings of committees of the House. Annoh-Dompreh that to or see move of the NDC says Nyansa be name or see they are because they are still attending meetings of committees of the House. You are Annoh-Dompreh or the same way Abetugan. Yet also being say he described the actions of the minority as immature and suggested that they should stop attending committee meetings if they truly want to boycott parliament. Or say the actions of the minority they are immature and he suggests that they should stop attending committee meetings. Now you are not comparing that together. Or say minority among committee meetings no who say domain is immature and I say Nyanse behind the any. Atoforsin said you are going to boycott parliament. Are committees meetings not part of parliament? It is so. Who are you deceiving? Atoforsin should come clear on this matter. Atoforsin said you are going to boycott parliament. Are committees meetings not part of the parliament? He asked question. So who are you deceiving? Or say why not other than you are Atoforsin should come clear on this matter. I think they should stop. I think they should bury their heads down in shame. Frank Annoh-Dompreh on that together. I see he said they should bury their head down in shame. I heard the minority. I say now they should bury them. They should bury their head down in shame. Like I say, anyway, power. This is a very unpopular decision by leadership. I know their side is divided about it. If you want to boycott parliament in its entirely. Don't pick and choose. You are Annoh-Dompreh no dey say Atuga. Or say Atoforsin say opposite of boycotting parliament they should boycott parliament by leadership. Sorry, or say they should boycott parliament in its entirety, but not to pick or choose. You are Annoh-Dompreh no dey say Atuga. Or say Atoforsin some boycotting parliament there they should boycott it its entirety but not to pick or to choose. Now you go for committee meetings yet you say that you won't come to the chamber sorry or say Atoforsin and Annoh-Dompreh that you go say Atoforsin he goes for committee meeting yet you say you don't want to come to the chamber when you say Annoh-Dompreh or the Atugano. At the end of the day all the deliberations whether it is a referral by the speaker is a bill or some argument they are being considered by the committee. It would eventually be brought to the chamber for it to be debated for us to abduct or otherwise. This is a childish, he said. You are Annoh-Dompreh that you see because I say if you go for committee meeting yet you say that you won't come to the chamber and also at the end of the day all the deliberations, whether it is a referral of by the speaker, it's a bill or some arguments, they are being considered by the committee, it would eventually be brought to the chamber for it to be debated for us to adopt. Otherwise, or say this is childish or sisubio. Now he added that the decision by the NDC MPs to boycott parliament is not principled. Annoh-Dompreh, no, they are together. Or see, the decisions by the NDC MPs to boycott parliament is not principled. Like I said, on Tuesday, 18 July, parliamentary proceedings came to a standstill as the minority caucus continued its boycott of sittings in support of the member of parliament for asking of James Jachi Kwesi. Now, a Tuesday, 18 July, and parliamentary proceedings came to standstill as the minority caucus continues its boycott of sittings in support of the member of parliament for the asking of in support for James Jachi Kwesi. Now, this was the fourth instance of the minority abstaining from participating in parliamentary business. Or say this is the fourth instance the minority members they abstain from participating in parliamentary business. Like it's a when I thought we fourth time the minority members free who share parliamentary business. Like it's a parliament every meeting we the fourth time the minority resign as for winning the fourth time. Now the decision to boycott parliament was announced by members of the caucus during Kwesi's swearing-in ceremony on July 14. Their solidarity with Kwesi stems from his ongoing criminal case concerning allegations of dual citizenship, which is constitutionally prohibited for members of parliament in Ghana. Despite the Supreme Court annulling his 2020 parliamentary victory, Kwesi contested in the subsequent by-election and secured an even larger margin of victory. Now, as a result of the minority members' support for Kwesi, the attendance in parliament today was significantly reduced, with only 23 majority MPs present for the city. And the result of the minority members' support for the James Jachi Kwesi, the attendance in parliament today was significantly reduced. Like his attendance parliament and with only 23 majority MPs present for the city. Now a majority MPs for parliament present for a city for parliament no 23 The boycott by the minority has effectively paralyzed parliamentary business, leading to a disruption in the legislative process as the House is compelled to adjourn. As the House is compelled to adjourn. It's if we win same kakama pensim aka akyem Annoh-Dompreh, he has slain minority over the boycott of parliament. This is childless. They should bow their head in shame. It's if we win same kakra na mde atugan. Aha enim de news. Betimi a share normal like yamai. Yedamu ina masi.